Think that will be good. There is a lot in the palliative care though, 20 in palliative care. So this place is full now, without any other people. Eligible not in care houses is 1. So now there's 1 in palliative care that cannot be actually in that location. Which is indeed somewhat dangerous, I'd say. Yep. Well, they are gonna be arriving here soon. I can get the infirmary set up extremely soon. So that's good. Yay. I do have to be worried about the coal situation, to be honest, too. We only got to 980 now, so it's not that much. But yeah, let's go back here. I guess I don't know if we can always get some more coal from there anyways, or only when we would have the outpost set up. So not exactly sure about that. So how much was the infirmary? Yeah, this cannot be quite fitting into here at the moment, and I would want this to fit into here. Is there something else that I would be okay going and moving? Not necessarily. Let's see, if I destroy this house, how would I be able to get them nicely into here is kind of a good question. I'm sorry that I'm dismantling your home, you 20 people. Ah, 1 person died. On day 15 from our arrival, 1 of our people died, an engineer. Lack of treatment. That's sad. I did try to have a good amount of treatment, but still happens sometimes. Especially when I was just about to try to build this thing in here. It's really sad. So like, there's not a good amount of space. There's like 1 little spot of space, which seems very annoying. Maybe there is some sort of a structure that I could be building there later, but I don't really know if there is. Of course, I could maybe just build this into here. It's not necessarily that bad that this is a little bit further up here. I would just need to be providing enough warmth for it. Sure, it's a good spot otherwise. And then I'll just think if I want to be specifically building something there. Things are going well. They're going decently, sure. I wouldn't say well, but decently. I'm getting golder with each day, is indeed true. The heaters are off in here. I might just go ahead and build the cookhouse. Actually is also pretty gold. So let's see, can I place in anywhere really nice a steam hub here? Here it would just barely be warming that thing up. I guess I would have to have it on this road. Here it would warm all of these, and it would warm a little bit of the cookhouse, so I guess that would be okay. Sure, let's go and build it there, I guess. I kinda like the idea that this would be able to really be nicely warm though. And this heater on, so that will be really very much comfortable. Infirmary is important, I'd say. Infirmary is very, very important, at least from my point of view. These boats, I might be able to go and take off at some point, but we'll see. We'll see. Bunkhouse is still comfortable. Tents obviously even up aren't. I do wanna be just all the time upgrading these structures, to be honest, in more than a few ways. None really sick that aren't in treatment, which is very good. Probably the care house also will have a little bit less people in the future, maybe. I'm not sure. Okay, what's happening? Hello, you someone. Okay, hello. The search for other cities. Man from Winterhome. Ooh, interesting. We found an exhausted man at the edge of our city. He said that he came from Winterhome, a settlement located not far from here, and that he was the last survivor. Winterhome is dead. Everyone's dead. There's no hope for survival in this accursed wasteland. You're all doomed. You must escape. Those were his last words. Oh, we didn't see this last time around, but I didn't never survive quite this far. We are alone. So you have to at least get this knowledge in one way or another at this point. I was actually even going into the winter hall, I'm pretty sure, so we just happened to get it this way a little bit earlier. The news has shocked everyone in the city. There were supposed to be many settlements and construction crews here. People living normal lives in homes heated by generators, but we are all alone, hopefuls. I wonder how much. But that's us, we have a ridiculously good hope, and this content is very small for the moment. How were we supposed to survive? They didn't. Terrible. All these poor people. We can't end up like them. It kind of sucks. We must save ourselves and our children. We must go back. We should never have left Britain. It really sucks that when you have so high of a hope and then it falls this much. Winterhome has fallen. They're all dead. How will we survive here without any help? We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us here in this frozen desert. People start to gather as the news of the fate of the Winterhome spreads through the city. Some of them want to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is starting to set in. I must give them purpose. So, do we want to go with the faith and spiritual strength or order and discipline? I was originally thinking that faith and spiritual strength maybe this time when we first tried a little bit of the order and discipline. Not that I went really far with it after all, but sure. Let's go with the faith and spiritual strength this time. Purpose. House of Prayer. We needed a place to practice our faith in peace. After introducing this law, another one can be passed after this and this time. So House of Prayer. New ability, sermons, House of Prayer, the temple. People living nearby will gather to pray, which will raise their hope. You will have to build 2 houses of prayer. Sign.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Okay. Let's see. Fate. 30 food, then steel. I'm already building these, so I can't exactly stop building these, but our people will surely appreciate it, as do I, of course. Good, I miss praying together. Well, as soon as I can get enough steel, I'll try to do those. And of course, the Londoners, the unconvinced, want to leave. So, if you convince the majority, but hope is low, a group of our people are still so scared that they want to flee the city of London in 15 days. They come to try to change your mind. You say that fate will save us. Nonsense. What are we going to pray for? Food when we starve to death? Or start to starve? Says one of them. If we don't try to reach London, we'll end up like Winterhome. Calm down. Calm down. We're not going to die. I hope. People divided. 18 Londoners. A crew of people may join the Londoners. An adult has died, 2 adults, 1 fall of Winterhome. It's kind of a shame though. It's quite of a shame, I would have to say. I need people to work there, for sure. I need definitely you guys to work and you guys to work, which is good. How much did it cost to build this House of Prayers? I could be building one now. So I think I should. It's quite an unfortunate thing that it seems to be not the same sort of a length of a building as the others. It's annoyingly not fitting here, so to speak. I guess here would be good and then here on the other edge. Though, so sure. Let's go and start with that, and then we need another 10 at least steel to be able to build another one. I think this was still even in the warm area. Hothouse insulation has also been researched, which is good, of course. The passive effect. Less than half of our people have access House of Prayer. People feel a lot better living near House of Prayers. Yes, good. But yes, this actually warms it too easily. So it's extremely comfortable. And all the bunkhouses are comfortable. So, you reach these, but you do not reach this one. So there's 2 tents here that also would need it if I would wish to be able to reach everything. This would actually manage to do it from here. It's not perfect, but it will be able to do it, so fine. Let's build it there then. Alrighty, and then we could also look if we can do some research, but not sure I can really get anything without some more steel, so there's that. I was needing to... oh, I have 10 steel. Steam hop upgrade. Ah, I can do this, of course. Lighter scout sleds, sure. Let's do that, so that they can travel a little bit quicker. Bit quicker, fleet-footed and all. Alrighty, what is it? Gold homes. Well, I've been trying to be warming these things up. Let's hit some of the homes, I'd say. If I can upgrade a couple of more homes after all. To the bunkhouses, that would be enough. Keeping people the hope and all that is good. Then let's upgrade a couple of more homes, I'd say. So that we have most of these indeed up here. As hope. Well, hope. Houses. Homes. 39 homeless, so I would need also some more homes here, certainly enough. At least this should be able to take care of a lot of wounded people, sick people. This does still have the 20 people in there though, which is kind of unfortunate. At least all of them pretty much are taken care of. Does this have any patients? It does have one. Let's let it take care of this one person and then we shall dismantle at least this little thing. No, I would like to dismantle this specific structure. I don't think we need this one. I would rather keep these two around here. Then we need some more homes, of course, too, because we have a low amount of homes still. It's a shame that we can't have anything in a nicer way, so to speak, in here, certainly. I can just upgrade all of these, or... well, I guess I might as well start upgrades rather than build the new homes first. I guess. At least our hope is decently high. But... well... secure at least livable living condition in homes. Maintain the at least livable living conditions in homes is of course slightly of a different question. If we'll be for sure able to do it, hopefully yes, but we'll see, I guess. Then we're trying to get also these up and about. I don't like these Londoners though, that I kinda gotta say. I don't like these Londoners of ours. Nice little houses of prayer. This is even in the warm zone. This isn't quite, but it's close to a warm zone. Warm hump. I guess I might as well build these into homes though, this area then, considering it's not like we have anything there otherwise there, but we do need some more space. Steel to be able to hope to do such a thing, and I think I will be saving some steel also for resources. Yeah, I guess so. Let's just go forward for the night time. What's up? People join the Londoners. The people who want to live the London have successfully urged their friends and neighbors to join them. People are more easily persuaded because they have little hope in our ultimate survival. It's not like I could do much of it. It was all the way over here and then phew, it just all fell. That's the situation with this. I guess you could try to, in this situation, then go and get laws that would improve hope. How are we going to survive? What should we do? And yes, our world will be for nothing if you just go and leave. That is certainly going to be true, though. Lighter scout set has been at least researched. What then? We could do the outpost. Not sure if I should do it immediately, though. Maybe I should. Let's do the outpost deposit. So we might be able to try to go and do that. I would have to think that to be a good idea though. 12 more are sick though. It is -40 now. They at least are still livable, all of these houses here, so in the -40, other than this tent, but that's understandable if I could say so, that it is indeed like that. This is actually being researched pretty quickly. I guess I should wait for a little bit, try to see if I can get something else researched first, or start it to be researched and then build some more homes. Our coal is basically staying at the exactly the same for the moment. Okay, let's have a look. What would be the next research? What about the factory? Plant where automators and other highly advanced devices can be produced. Not that that would be very easy to do, as of yet. Coal mining optimizations might be actually a good thing now then too. Sure, let's do that. Maybe I should do the other coal mine even. I don't think that would be a bad choice either, surely. Well, I can't. It requires actually even a steam core, so that's actually a bad thing that it requires even those. So I need probably the coal tumber at some point, one of these at least. Yeah, probably should. What about, can I send... You have no cargo, yes. How do I do the outposting though? Coal mine. An outpost can be set up here, deliver an estimated 800 coal every 1 day. That's actually pretty nice. But how do I use it? Is there anything about the outpost here as a knowledge? I wonder. Healness and healthcare, workforce, research, the beacon, weather, exploration, generator, street. But this storage limit. The Londoners outpost. Building an outpost deposit allows you to assign people to work as an outpost team. Okay, send an outpost team to establish outpost in Frostland in location rich in resources. The outpost will send these resources to the city once per day until you're ordered the team to return to the city. Send in the outpost team. To send an outpost team, select it, click the side icon, then the green arrow. I guess, is there a separate building for the outpost deposit? I guess so. And then the Londoners. The Londoners are a group of people who are so frightened by the situation that they want to go back to London in a misguided belief that it's the only way to survive. People will join the Londoners when the hope level is low and leave them when it's high. The Londoners will challenge your rule, provoking conflicts and urging others to leave the city. The intensity of the conflict depends on the general conditions of the society. Well, we don't have a lot of discontent, so I would assume that would improve it not to be nearly that bad. But, we'll see. We'll see. I would like to get some more hope so that they wouldn't be getting more people wanting to join them. But, I guess we'll see about that. Okay, here's the outpost deposit. I would like to get this. This is a big structure, though. Invalid placement location? Where does it need to be placed? Send it to establish a permanent resource outpost far away from the city and maintain a connection with it. Okay. I don't know. Building here will destroy resources. Yeah, but where can I place this? Where can I place this? Doesn't really give me very good inclination where I can be placing this. Oh, here? Okay. What's in here? I guess it's just like, okay, they leave from there. I can understand the idea that it needs to be there, then that they will be able to lift easily the resources with it, but it definitely wasn't really that clear, I would have to say. But I do think that will be a very nice improvement for us into here, I'd say. Let's go and build it just a little bit more. Let's build it from this spot into here, I'd say. And like that. Sure. But yeah, I do wanna be building this. I think that it will be very beneficial for us in the future. I think anyway. Okay, what's going on with the prayer house? House of Prayer, the rebirth of faith. Sir, people have started to visit the House of Prayers. There aren't many of them yet, but it might be the start of something special. It seems they really needed a proper place of worship. I'm glad to hear that then. I'm glad to hear that then. Well, hey, this is gonna be built. So that's sweet. We got this sort of a little bit like an elevator even. So this requires 20 steel to be able to get one more of this, which is fine. It's not that bad. We can get also a new law. Let's look at the purpose. So, evening prayers. After introducing this law, we shall meet and pray together to warm not only our bodies but also our souls. New ability, evening prayers, house of prayer, temple. Each use raises hope and lowers discontent. That sounds good. Shrines. Praying at shrines will give people the strength they need to take on arduous tasks every day. Shrines raise the hope of people working nearby. Shrines increase efficiency in nearby workplaces. Oh, that's interesting. You would have to build 3 shrines. Let's do the evening prayers first, I'd say, nonetheless. Group prayers will strengthen the bonds of the community. So, can I just say? Yes, a lot of punk houses in Reigns. Okay, from here, evening prayers. Sword ceremony will be delivered in place of worship. Evening prayers cost 20 food rations. Cooldown 2 days. Be held in a places of worship. Sure. Some lanterns may mend their ways. Let's do this. I am worried about our food situation. I do think that we need to definitely next up go and concentrate in actually getting some of these food things like flying hunters, and I might really want to actually even build just a normal hunting hut first here. I do think that we definitely need this though. Yeah, let's just go ahead and build like this, I guess. Sure. Actually, we're really low on food too now. As wisdom from peace, communal prayers will surely strengthen our faith. I hope so. Okay, good. Like, sure, it's nice to have this, but scouts have reached Winterhome and they also discovered the same thing that we already knew. Yes. The streets of our ruined city, are littered with scores of dead bodies. The city chronicles describe the shortage of food and citizens increase in despair. The following squabbles, riots, and descends into anarchy, fights for dwindling resources and the eventual starvation. The last entry, God forgive us, we're eating our debt. There's no hope. Ooh, 2 Steam scores are lovely though, of course. Let's go to Snow Cliffs. Not sure what we will do with the outpost here exactly, but I do think the gold mine is definitely at least something we would like to get. Certainly enough. I need another London's gained more followers because the hope is still really low. Unfortunately. 21 hours left? Oh, what? I guess I have so low gold that 21 hours left at the moment. So yeah, I definitely also would need to worry about that. There's so much stuff to worry about always. I would definitely also need another sawmill, I'd say, into here somewhere. It should also maybe get those worked and everything. This does look sweet here though. But yeah, I'm worried. I'm worried about all of our resources and everything. Maybe I could build this here. This seemed like it is pretty good location, yes, but then it's just a problem that Would really need way more of the wood. Sure, I guess here would be an okay placement. Let's just go ahead and start building it. I do think that we require more of everything pretty much. Which is, I don't think, exactly incorrect. We are just barely keeping the coal situation at the same when we are working. So yeah, that is something that either I would have to put the automaton to work there, or I would have to do something else differently. As such, we could easily put the automaton to work there, sure. I guess I'll do that for the moment. So automaton will come away from here. We'll put the maximum workers there. Automaton will be here. That is not required. This can be in here on the other hand. And then the automaton will make sure that we'll have enough of that for the moment. Which is, I guess, all that I can really hope for in the end. Let's bring this into here and into here, hopefully. Okay. So much of everything that I would need, totally though. Okay, you there. I would need this too, which is kind of a problem too. These are again taking more coal, aren't they, after all? So yeah, explore the snow cliffs though. The hole in the snow cliff leads to a small chamber. Someone lives here, but the lonely human figurine we saw from afar has disappeared. It might be the sole survivor of the winter home. So, Snow Cliffs, the refugee from winter home. The man we've seen from afar was nowhere to be found. Searching his burrow, we found a diary of a scientist who fled winter home. After the starving city fell into chaos, its leader, an army captain, appointed himself an absolute ruler. He tried to impose order using force. Plenty of people, disgruntled, deserted the city, and most of the others rebelled against him. Take the resources, more than happy to do so. I do think I want to be going and exploring a little bit more though, so maybe we'll go to the Shrouded Cave. Sure, for now. I would love to deploy one of these, but it will still cost a little bit too much. Little bit too much. We're soon able to get one of the outpost groups, and I think I will do that now. Let's go and send it to the coal mine though. Yep, I think that will be pretty good. To get a coal mine set up. Can't think that to be a bad idea. Sure, we need food, we need this. It's always like, we need everything. We need so everything. Coal mining optimization research is great. All coal mines are now 10% more. More, better, everything. That's good. Definitely. I would need the flying hunters. I would need everything. Everything I need. At least coal mining optimization is still a good thing. Might be a great idea to get the steam sawmills and the steam steelworks so that we could get more with these. Sure. Steam wood sawmills, yes. First. I am worried about the coal situation though. I probably should do a coal tumper, to be honest. I guess I could build one here, relatively close by to this. It just feels like a relatively logical place. Sure, let's place that there. I'm not sure if it requires indeed the Catherine post, but I would assume not. It didn't feel like it actually required something like that. Actually, with the automaton, it seems like this is going lower all the time. Well, not now, because it's actually working there. But it was for a long time. Okay, evening prayers, united by faith. Sir, we're holding an evening of prayer this afternoon. Plenty of people are here. They're praying, but also talking and laughing. I haven't seen anything this heartening in our city for a long time. It's probably really brought the community together. Yay. Hope is still pretty low though. Temporary modifier only. So, yes.